Hey y'all, it's saying
Oh yeah.
rotated. Um, you
Mine not saying rotate yet. So
we're just gonna give people a few minutes to get in here, just so that we can
I,
have a conversation and a discussion about everything that has been going on with this coronavirus.
hold up. I'm gonna go live with the music in a little bit about 7 o'clock. But right now, I'm about to, we're gonna discuss my story and what happened with me with the coronavirus. So we're doing that first, and then after that, we're gonna get in. I'm gonna get into the mix with y'all in a little bit.
Yeah.
So just wanted to let y'all know, we're gonna talk about this coronavirus first.
So, all right. So, just for starters, this is very, very, very serious. There are a lot of people out here that are not taking it seriously. This coronavirus is very seriously. We too were among the people that did not think that we would be affected by coronavirus. And just backtracking, 2 weeks ago, both John and I went to our primary care physician because we were having flu-like symptoms. Both of us was sick. Body aches, cold sweats, chills, cough, severe cough. I had congestion. He did not have congestion. He had diarrhea. And we both went to our primary care physicians and we got tested for the flu. Our flu results came back negative. They came back negative. So she sent us home with cough medicine. So for days, we came back home and we took that cough medicine religiously. But prior to that, I had been boosting our immune systems heavily. Vitamin C, elderberry, just regular vitamins, drinking orange juice, electrolytes, Gatorade, everything so that we could try to get better. But even with everything and all of my efforts and all I was doing, I started feeling better. But John did not, he wasn't getting better. He wasn't making any progress at all. He was getting worse. He was getting worse and it was getting scary. His breathing just took a turn for the worse. So I was like, there is no way that we can continue. At that point, we were in the house for another 5 days. I said, I'm bringing you to urgent care. I have to get you to urgent care so we can see what's going on with you.
So we went to urgent care, and they checked me for the flu again. That still negative for flu, and then I told them check me for pneumonia. So they checked me for pneumonia. They said they found pneumonia when they did the X-rays.
Yeah, we were adamant. We were like, we are not leaving here. The way that he was coughing and his lack thereof of breathing, we were like, I told him it has to be bronchitis. It has to be pneumonia. It has to be something else. So just being relentless and saying, just check for something else. That's when they went and did an x-ray of him. And when they did the x-ray, that's when they saw that he had pneumonia in his left lung. There, they gave him a shot, a steroid shot. And you want to tell him what else?
So basically, after I went to urgent care and they gave me the shot and everything, I thought I was going to get better. That was on Saturday. So then Sunday came, and Sunday morning, I felt like I had to use the restroom, so I went and sat on the toilet. She was sleeping, and all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, I got super hot, super sweaty. I started feeling like I was about to pass out. And at that point, that's when I knew it was super duper serious. And I got her to come in there, and I knew her putting a cold, wet towel on me, on my forehead and around my neck would help, like calm my temperature down. So she came in the bathroom, did that, put that on me. My temperature came down. I started feeling a little better, a little bit. Not like I thought I was gonna pass out at that point, but then I started having trouble breathing, and that's when it was time to go to the ER. Like I just couldn't catch my breath all the way. I couldn't even speak aloud. When I was talking to her, I was whispering, and I could only say 3 words at a time. That's all I could say was 3 words at a time in a whisper. I couldn't even talk loud like I'm talking right now. So
from that point, I was like, his delayed breathing was the scariest part of it all, y'all. Like, I stayed up just crying and praying over him because I knew that it was serious. And when we were in urgent care, the only so let's backtrack. So at urgent care, after they said that he had pneumonia, that was the only thing that qualified him to get tested for coronavirus.
Right.
So they tested him while we were at urgent care. But she told us that because they had such an abundance of people and it was coming in at alarming rates, that
it was going to
take probably about a week before we got his test results. So then we came home that night, and he wasn't making any progress. His breathing, to me, it was worse. He woke up in the middle of the night with the cold sweats and chills. I literally had to physically walk him to the bathroom because he didn't even have the energy to go into the bathroom.
She had to hold my back up, everything.
And so I said, I'm going to take and bring you to the emergency room. We're not going to even try to stay at home and take these medications that the doctor has prescribed. It makes absolutely no sense for, us to try to stay here and just try to ride it out, especially not with his breathing that he had going on. It just was terrible, y'all. It was terrible. So the next day, I got him on to the emergency room. And I mean, what I will say is the hospital was on complete lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
It was on complete lockdown. We both started going into a little bit of a panic because when I went to bring him there, they would not allow me to go with him.
She not telling the part that I think I need y'all to know too, though. But
okay,
when I got out of the car, I could barely stand, and she had to put my arm around her shoulder, and I put my weight on her, and she walked me from the car to the emergency room because that's how weak I was, and I didn't have the energy to even get my own self to the ER door. So, so when we got there. The guy told her downstairs she couldn't even walk me up. Now I just needed help going from the car to getting there to the emergency room door. So he saw that, I guess, and he let her go up to the second floor with me. But when we got up to the second floor, she was only able to stay like about 5 minutes before I had to move on
to triage.
To triage and everything. So, and that's where my journey began. Like, while I was in triage, they you could tell they weren't. To me, they weren't fully prepared. The guy was trying to tell me to put the mask over my nose. I can't breathe, bruh. You want me to put it here though? But I kept it kind of like right there. He made me put it over my nose, so I put it over just for that brief moment. And so when I finished with him, the other lady had to put the wires all on me, and she told me I could bring it down to like right here because she knew I couldn't breathe. So I'm saying all this to say that the only thing they're giving you at emergency room and in the hospital, the only thing the hospital can do for you is give you oxygen. I needed oxygen, and that's the only thing that they was really able to give me. They gave me Tylenol for fever. and they gave me Robitussin for my cough at the time. The only thing they really gave me that I couldn't get at home was oxygen.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When she couldn't stay with me and I started looking around the room, I honestly didn't think I was gonna make it out of the hospital alive. I cried when nobody was in the room with me. I didn't think I was gonna live. I really thought that was it for me. That's how bad I felt. I've never felt like that in my entire life. But I thought I was gonna die in that hospital. I didn't think I was gonna come home. But thanks to her building my immune system with vitamin C and elderberry and everything before I got to the hospital, I think that on top of prayers is what saved my life. Y'all praying for me and her making sure that I had the immune system built strong enough to make it through the worst part of it. I was tested positive for coronavirus.
Yes.
But here I am today, breathing a lot better. For the last almost 24 hours, I've only coughed about 2 times. 3 times maybe. I haven't been coughing for the most part. I've been, I'm starting to feel strong. I have an appetite again. I'm about to go live DJing for y'all in a little bit. After we finish this up.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for her, my wife saved my life, I believe, y'all. Between her and the prayers, that saved my life. Not the ER helped me with oxygen. If that's what I needed. I needed oxygen. So if y'all think y'all going to the ER and y'all gonna get help,
the only way that they're gonna help you is if you are experiencing really bad respiratory issues, y'all. But John did test positive for coronavirus. So the purpose of us doing this video is to put ourselves, we want to save as many people as we can from contracting this virus, because even with us, we did not think that this could be us. We were not being irresponsible.
No.
Or anything. We were just carrying on, trying to go to work.
Yeah.
Him being a disc jockey, trying to go ahead and continue DJing. We were going on with our daily schedules just like everybody else.
First couple of days.
And you don't think about the severity of it until it is actually you being a person that's really in this position. You have to be vigilant, y'all. When y'all are going out here, protect yourselves. Wear gloves if you can.
Wear masks.
Wear a mask if you can.
Spray everything down your steering wheel. Take this serious. Like, for real. We really need this social distancing, like they say.
This is the closest that me and him have been since all of this transpired.
Yeah.
We have not sat this close. We've been practicing social distancing inside of our own home. He's been staying in one room. I've been staying in another.
Yeah.
I've been walking around and disinfecting everything religiously. Any and everything that we can touch.
I've been letting her do all the disinfecting and touching. I've been keeping my hands in my pocket for the most part. Because, we trying our best not to spread anything anywhere. And we just want y'all to out there. If you don't have to go nowhere,
don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere, y'all. Seriously.
Because this is going to take about 30 days.
Yeah, that's another thing that we want to touch on. It's saying 14 days. Yeah, it's going to take so much longer. It is taking a week
just to get results.
Just for people to get results. And in the midst of people getting results, they're still carrying on like nothing is going on.
Yeah,
and in the meantime,
serious.
They're affecting other people because they're just waiting on their test results. People are not self-quarantining like they should.
Right.
If you have any of the symptoms that we experience, once again. Now, and another question people are asking is if I got tested. A test for me right now would be more of a FYI. Because I was not experiencing any of the major respiratory issues. So they said that I didn't qualify. And in terms of those qualifications, they're saying it's people that are over 60 and babies and pregnant women and people who have weakened immune systems.
Right.
It applies to everybody.
Everybody.
It applies to everybody. You know, it is
that.
not just a select group of people. It applies to everybody. We consider ourselves young and healthy.
Yeah.
You know, so that goes to show you that anybody can contract this virus. But, you know, we want to try to put it out there so people are educated about it. It's not anything for you. You should fear it. Yes, if you have, you know, a really bad immune system and things like that. But
we don't know where we got it from. I seen a few of y'all just kind of wondering if we ended up like touching or talking to somebody that had it. We don't know.
We don't know. We have no idea where we got it from. You know, another thing, there's a conspiracy saying that people down here from Mardi Gras, you could have got it from Mardi Gras. We weren't here for Mardi Gras.
No, we left from Mardi Gras.
We did leave for Mardi Gras, and we could have very well gotten it when we were in the airport traveling, because we went to Florida for Mardi Gras.
Right.
So we weren't here. We don't feel like we had contact with many people when we were in Florida. It was just he and I. You know, so he is a DJ. He DJed several balls and everything and several events prior to this. So he could have very well gotten it from DJing. We have no idea where it came from. But
I just want to thank y'all for prayers once again.
Yes.
I just want to say that again because I can't say that enough. I thank y'all for y'all prayers because I thought I was gonna die, y'all. I mean, like I can't be more blunt than that. I really thought I thought I was gonna die, and that's the complete honest truth. And like I said, I cried about it because I didn't know if I did enough for her. I didn't know if I did enough for my daughter. You know, in life, I thought about all of that. All of that was running through my head when I couldn't breathe, and I'm laying there and I'm coughing and I'm choking and I'm just not knowing if I'm gonna make it. You know, it was tough. You know, but I'm here. I'm a testament. I'm getting better.
Yeah, and we're not completely out of the woods yet. You know, we have to quarantine for, you know, these additional days, which is going to be another strict, you know.
They say I need to be symptom free for like 14 more days.
14 more days.
My symptoms basically were like flu-like symptoms. You know, it started out really cold sweats and fever. That was like my main symptoms. It was cold sweats, fever. I had lost my appetite. I lost 10 pounds in like 5 or 6 days. I lost 10 pounds, y'all, because I couldn't eat. You know, she was forcing me to kind of eat something, you know. But the symptoms was really kind of flu-like, you know. And then that was on the Thursday when I got sick. And then really and truly, I didn't start coughing and diarrhea until Monday. Yeah. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when I started with the cough and diarrhea.
Some of the symptoms of fever. Fever is one of the main things. Yeah. If your temperature is over like 101, then you know you are, and it's a strong possibility. You know, if you have fever, if you have cold sweats and chills, body aches was one of the main things that we had. Both of us was so sore. It felt like we got hit by a car.
Hey, when I was coughing in the hospital, I went in the ER on Sunday, like Monday night and Tuesday. I swear, y'all, it felt like every time I coughed, felt like 3 people punched me in my stomach. Because my stomach was that tight. My stomach was hurting that much from coughing and everything. And it just felt like I was getting kicked in the side every time I would cough. That's how bad that I started feeling so bad with that. I was trying to control my breathing so I didn't cough.
Yeah.
You know, because it was I was hurting that bad and they couldn't give me nothing for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I really went through a tough time. You know, but I'm here to share this with y'all. We here to share this with y'all. We just want y'all to stay safe. We want y'all to not, you know, if y'all can stay away from other people right now, stay away from other people. You know what I'm saying? If get all your supplies that you could get. Take vitamin C. Take your elderberry. Build your immune system.
And we're saying these things. We're not healthcare physicians. We're not doctors. These are the things that we took and we did prior to, and this is things that we did prior to it happening to us. I built our immune system as much as I could.
Yeah.
With between vitamin C, elderberry, electrolytes, just so that we weren't getting dehydrated. You know, so
y'all stay tuned for my live DJ session in the
I think that it definitely assisted and helped with just the recovery of everything.
Yeah.
But in terms of the symptoms that we had, like I said, we had the coughing, we had the fever, we had the cold sweats and chills. Yeah. He had diarrhea. I was congested. Different people.
Guess what? I wasn't congested.
Different people have different symptoms, you know. But if you are having a fever, if you are having an extreme problem breathing, then definitely see about yourself. Do not stay at home. You know, now it's
that's
getting harder.
That's the only way they're gonna see y'all, though.
That's the way. If you have respiratory issues, is the only way that they are going to see you.
Yeah.
If you can stay at home and treat your symptoms, just try to stay at home. Stay put. Don't expose yourself to anybody else.
Exactly.
Don't expose yourself. You know, as much as you could. Just try to just stay at home. We just wanted to be transparent with y'all and share our story. You know, about John and him being tested positive for coronavirus. So we hope that this information helps somebody.
We hope they hit home and that y'all, you know, that y'all really take the time to try to build the immune system and take care of yourselves, and, you know, just try not to get our elderly people, you know, any more sick than what they are. You know, try to keep the babies healthy, you know, because honestly, if your immune system is strong, it's no more than a common cold for y'all. So for people who have a good, strong immune system, it's just a common cold. But for everybody else, it's life or death.
Yeah.
It really is. That's what it boils down to. Yeah. Like, it boils down for everybody else, life or death. But if you got a healthy immune system, then for you, it's just a common cold, and you'll get over it really quick for the most part. You know, so, I want to tell people you need to be scared, but some of y'all maybe don't have to be, because some of y'all immune systems are already built pretty strong. Yeah. You know, so I'm just glad I'm back, feeling better. I'm blessed to be home. You know, we just needed to share this so that way people know how serious it is, how serious to take it, you know, and just be blessed, y'all.
And that you can survive it. You can survive it. And people don't, you know, it is a pandemic, you know, but you can survive it. People are scared of it because you don't know what it is. Everybody's scared. And we understand that, scared. You know, because you just don't know what is going to happen once everything is said and done. But you don't have to freak out about it, but you do need to be precautious. You do need to be safe. You do need to be careful with what you're doing and how you're moving and where you're going and who you're around and who you're exposing yourself to and who you're exposing your children to, who you're exposing your parents to.
Right.
Y'all have to keep all of that in mind and not take this seriously, because we are a living testimony that you can get it. Yeah. You can get coronavirus.
I'm gonna save and repost this on my page. So for anybody who didn't see it from the beginning, you know, and y'all want all the information that we was just given, and y'all want to hear the testimony, you know, in our story of what just basically transpired for the last 2 weeks, you know, y'all will get a chance to watch it from the beginning. Yeah. So, you know, we definitely appreciate you for tuning in.
And we love and appreciate all of the prayers, the calls, the texts, the messages.
Trust me, they help.
Because when I put that post up, he had nothing more than pneumonia. We did not get his results until after I posted the Facebook message thanking you all for all of your
Yeah.
prayers and everything. We didn't get his test results until 2 days after that post.
Yeah.
So, you
But
know,
I'm back home again.
but he's home and we're self quarantined. And I know some people they ask that, you know, this is the closest that we have been since all of this transpired.
Yeah,
even
we've
with
been
us
keeping
being
our
in the
distance.
same house with each other. He wears a mask. I wear a mask.
Yeah.
We haven't been touching anything with each other. He stays in one room. I stay in another room.
Yeah.
You know. So and I've
Not all day.
but I've been disinfecting everything, wiping everything down, Clorox, you know, Lysol wipes, Lysol spray, everything. Alcohol, if y'all have alcohol, that works perfectly fine too.
Yeah.
So y'all just stay safe, be encouraged, be prayerful that this will not last always. If y'all can get it together and do what y'all need to do now and practice the social distancing and stay at home right now,
Yes.
then it won't take us so long to be able to get back to our normalcy and be able to get back in a groove of things.
Right.
So we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, we just wanted to come and be transparent and share our story with you.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
Yeah, so y'all can go back and watch it from the beginning if y'all
Yeah.
missed it and y'all want to hear the story again. I'm about to go in here and get on the ones and twos because I miss it because I haven't been on it in 2 weeks. And I just want to get in there and cut up for y'all for a little while.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
he
go
wants
live.
to try to get back to some type of normal, you know, activity. So he hasn't DJ'd in 2 weeks. So
So I'm about
that's
to go
gonna
get on it.
make him happy.
That's
so.
gonna make me very happy.
All right,
So-
y'all. So thank
y'all
y'all
just-
again. Thank y'all. Keep the prayers coming because we're not
Yeah.
out of the woods yet.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
just doing what we can from our home to you know, to continue to take care of ourselves while he's in a recovery. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
So I'm signing off right now, but I'm gonna be signing right back on in about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just gonna make sure everything is set up, get a couple of songs lined up. You know, I'm gonna take it back for y'all a little bit first and play some mixes that hopefully, you know, Facebook doesn't shut down, and then I'm gonna give y'all some new regular music and stuff like that. So if they shut me down, at least I'll be able to get a little bit in first, you know. So y'all stay tuned in.
Okay.
Thanks for all the prayers. And I'll see y'all in a few minutes as soon as I get set up.
All right.
I love y'all.
Bye, y'all.